All right. Well, that'll bring us into blood trails. What blood trails is something that we talk about as like an opportunity to talk about the steps we take in order to reach our end goal. We've got a lot of stuff coming up, turkey season, going into summer, fall. So let's talk a little bit about what our short-term goals are here over the next week or two, and kind of what we're doing to start working on those or make way on those. And for that, blood trails, why don't you start us off, Comstock, Mr. Sweats?
Yes, my big blood trail, I mean, I'd say this spring, but in the next couple of weeks too, is I'm going to be trying to do some turkey hunting here in Minnesota for actually the first time. So I've only turkey hunted, I think, 3 or 4 years, and I've never even done it in my home state or kind of on my own. And so up where I live, typically, I'd say, generally speaking, Minnesota, turkey hunting is more of an afterthought up here, like where I live up in the northern part of the state. There's just not many birds anywhere. So I'm going to try, me and my dad are going to go out this spring and try to see if we can kill one or two. This year, Minnesota changed it. So in previous years, you had to apply for each season. This year, now you can just buy tags over the counter for whatever season you want. So me and my dad are going to go out here the next week or two, see if we can locate some birds. And if we can, kind of go from there and see if we can get on some turkeys here in Minnesota. So that'll be kind of my big blood trail over the next couple of weeks and then throughout the spring, I guess.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck.
Appreciate it.
Keep us in the loop. We'll talk about it later and see how it goes.
Yeah, maybe.
Spitzley, why don't you fill us in on your blood trail?
Yeah, so my ultimate goal this turkey season, which is my ultimate goal pretty much every year, is to get Taylor, my daughter, on another turkey, and my fiance Kara. So we still gotta not sight in my gun, but we're gonna go out probably tomorrow and shoot it, get that patterned out, and get that ready to go to get our confidence boosted up a little for that. And other than that, I've got marriage counseling starting actually in an hour via online meeting, like what we're doing here. So I got that coming. That'll be hitting every Monday. So that'll be interesting and looking forward to that. Big blood trail, yeah.
You better take that.
Yeah, man, I got a wedding coming up. Got to get ready for it. So
you take a crack pipe off the shelf behind you and hide it.
Oh shit! I left that up there.
Oh man.
Other than that, nothing really. I mean, within the next week, like I said, turkey season starts, so we're gonna start hammering on that. I've got my own YouTube channel, and I've been kind of slacking on it, so I'm gonna put a lot more turkey hunting on that. I'm gonna find people or other friends to film for that, not just for work, just for fun as well. Because honestly, like being strapped down in the house, I haven't been picking up the camera much and going out to film, so I'm actually starting to miss it a little bit.
Why don't you come out to Minnesota for a couple of weeks?
I'd come for a weekend or something.
Let's do it.
I mean, I'd actually.
I feel the same way. Like if I sit and edit for a long time, I'm like itching to touch a camera again.
I know, man. And I've been playing around with a little bit, taking photos and stuff. Like Kara and Taylor and I went out for a walk on a trail, and I brought the camera out and took some photos and stuff. Like I'm just itching to get back out there. You know what I mean? And that's why I do the work I do, is because I love doing it. So that's what I'm gonna do, is try to film some turkeys flopping and hopefully tag my own.
Heck yeah, man. Sounds good. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
For me, my blood trail this week or so is just getting camper renovations knocked out. I've got to build this awesome baby bed, so that'll be fun. I'm going to be doing that. Going to be working. Going to be chasing turkeys. New public land checked out, like I said. So looking forward to going and giving that a try. And I've got a friend of mine that I've been hunting with lately, actually turkey hunting with, that doesn't get out a lot. So my main goal is just to get out and try and get him to shoot a bird. We've got a good long season and can shoot plenty of turkeys, so I'm not in a big hurry to fill my tags. I'd really like to get him on a bird and get him to shoot one. He's got some youngins that he's wanting to get into hunting, so I think that'd really spark him off. But other than that, just keeping regular life alive, man. I'm itching to take my wife out to dinner. I can tell you that right now. It's been a while since we've done that, and we enjoy that quite a bit. So
Yeah.
ready for that to come back. It's kind of hard to do something special for your lady when the whole world's closed down.
Right.
We did curbside to go Olive Garden last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is something I do miss, is kind of just going out to eat and sitting down. I miss that.
Yeah.
We
Do
got
it probably
fish fries.
once every 2 weeks or so, but
We went out a couple weeks. There's a bar not too far away that has fish fries, and you just drive up and you sit in the parking lot. You can place your order, and you can order drinks right there, and they bring drinks right to the vehicle.
that's awesome.
And
Kind of like a Sonic.
yeah, so you can at least kind of go on it a little bit of a date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad owns a tavern up in northern Wisconsin, and they have a drive-through. So literally he's got a window like on the bottom floor or whatever, and he just opens her up. They got big signs, drive through here, and people literally just drive up, order their, food and their beer. As long as it's a bottle or a can, they can serve it to them. So as long as it's still closed, and these people come up and buy a 6-pack and get their fish fry, and off they go.
That's
Pretty awesome.
Heck yeah. Gotta love the Midwest, man. All right. JP, why don't you get us started with your blood trail?
I just have to say, like my biggest blood trail is just gonna be getting back in the swing of things, filming with the guys. This time, like not even with the whole COVID thing, but this time from deer season being over to turkey season starting up, it's like I go stir crazy because usually you're on the road all the time. Well, especially for me, you go to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and leave. Don't come home till Monday night and go to work. So it's constantly, I'm never home. And now it's like I've been home all the time, and it drives me nuts. So just getting back in the swing of things, being up at Strut Zone with the guys, hanging out, filming, and watching turkeys flop is going to be a good thing. That's for sure. Like just not even the hunting side of it, but just hanging out, getting back with everybody, shooting the shit, drinking beer, fishing, sitting around a campfire. Like it's some good shit. And it definitely, like, once you get into turkey season, hell yeah, we're ready to rock. Because after turkey season, it's pretty much summer scouting for deer, and then the fall. So it's a good time.
Yeah,
It's the
definitely.
beginning of the favorite time of my year for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
It's definitely the kickoff. Like turkey season for me is always like the kickoff to, oh, this is a new year and
Mhm.
things are getting real. And then
Morel hunting. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
we have dove season in the fall, and that's like, all right, now it's deer season. As soon as
Yeah.
dove season's over, time to
Yeah.
shoot some deer. Mansell, what about you? What's your blood trail?
I got a few. Our first season opens up for turkey hunting here on Wednesday, and it's kind of tradition up here. My dad always gets first season tag, and I always get second season. That's how it's been since I was 6, 7 years old. And we kind of have a tradition always. I always hunt with them the opening. It used to be opening day, like every opening day I hunted with them. Last few years, it's just hasn't lined up where we get out always opening day. We do at some point during that day, but it's not always in the morning. But I always look forward to hunting with my dad first season of the year. It's just because of the tradition, just spending time with him. Hopefully we can get him a bird. He's 69 this year. He'll be turning 70 in September. So he's starting to slow down a little bit in the woods, but he still gets around pretty good.
He's
And it's
scouting
just,
pretty good, isn't he?
oh yeah, he puts in the work.
He outscouts anybody I know.
Yeah. So it's a blast though, like when he hammers a bird, just 'cause he gets so fired up about it every year. Like it's just priceless. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully I can get him one. And then my wife has a second week tag. I would really want to get her second bird this year. And then you got you guys coming up in a few weeks after that. I really don't have a goal for myself as far as turkey hunting is. Like the last couple of years, I don't really have the killing mentality like I used to, and just want to like bring people in and get them on birds. And other than the beat down, like that's kind of my 1 week where I'll let loose and just shoot the piss out of them. But it's not like it used to be for me where I would go out and kill 8-10 birds in a spring, and I just want to share it more with people now. But non-turkey hunting related, I actually sent you guys kind of a snap last night. I was going through all my trail camera photos last year. I have a big hard drive that has all my target bucks and up and coming bucks, and it's just ridiculously organized from camera location, specific buck from year to year. And I've been just starting to break that down because I got a couple bucks this year, one in particular that is my top hit lister here, and I am gonna figure out how to kill him. So I'm starting right now to do the work.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What was the date on that picture?
Which one?
The one you snapped last night?
The velvet one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was in the summer. I don't know the exact date,
Yeah.
but that's not even a target buck of mine this year. He's a couple years out, but he's like he was a 2-year-old last year. He'll be 3 this year, but he's got some awesome potential. But I
was gonna
picked
say,
his
he looks
shed
really
up.
good as a 2-year-old.
Yeah, I got it right here. I picked his shed up last, I don't know, a week or so ago.
Yeah.
I got the smaller side, of course, out of both of them. He had a split on this side, but he was. I found that about a mile from where he was a homeboy on our farm all year long, and made it through gun hunting, and he'll be around. I don't know if he'll be around this year or not though, because just from what I've noticed on some of the trail camera stuff I've run in the past is when I get a mature buck, which I'm gonna have around by ours this year, he will keep your 1.5 and 2.5 will usually still roam through, but your 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, they'll keep them out of there. They won't mess with them. So I got a feeling he might change his turf for a year until I can hopefully take this one out I'm chasing. So
Get her done.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I got a spot for him right over here on the pedestal waiting for me.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.